The mind is an incredibly powerful tool. It shapes our experiences, influences our emotions, and even dictates the course of our lives. Joe Dispenza, a pioneer in the field of neuroscience and personal transformation, teaches us that one of the most profound shifts we can make is in how we think. When you change your thinking, you change your reality. This simple yet transformative idea holds the key to creating the life we truly desire. Think about how often we are controlled by our thoughts, our beliefs, fears, and past experiences. These thoughts become patterns, and over time those patterns shape the way we view the world and ourselves. We start to see life not for what it is, but for what we think it is. We get stuck in a cycle of thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, and taking the same actions. But Joe Dispenza shows us that it doesn't have to be this way. By changing our thoughts, we can break free from these old patterns and create something new. Our reality is not fixed. It's fluid, and it's shaped by the thoughts we consistently entertain. The idea that when you change your thinking, you change your reality might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Every thought you have sends a signal to your brain, creating a chemical response in your body. If you constantly think negatively, your body starts to feel the stress and anxiety of those thoughts. But if you choose to change your thoughts, your body begins to respond differently. This shift in thinking can change not just how we feel, but how we experience the world. Most of us don't realize that we are creatures of habit. We repeat the same thoughts every day, and those thoughts create the same feelings, leading us to make the same decisions. We stay stuck in old patterns and beliefs that limit our potential. But by changing our thoughts, by consciously choosing new thoughts, we begin to break free from the limitations we've placed on ourselves. Joe Dispenza emphasizes that we have the ability to rewire our brains. Our brain is not static, it's constantly evolving. When we begin to think differently, we create new neural pathways, and those new pathways lead to new ways of being. We start to view the world through a different lens. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, we begin to see them as opportunities for growth. Instead of focusing on fear, we begin to focus on possibilities. The process of change is not easy. It requires consistent effort, but the rewards are immense. When you start changing your thinking, it can feel like stepping into unknown territory. You may experience resistance as your old patterns try to hold you back. But this is normal. Change requires discomfort, and discomfort is where transformation happens. One of the keys to transformation, as Joe Dispenza teaches, is learning to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you push past your old patterns and step into the unknown, you give yourself the chance to grow. You give your brain the opportunity to form new, healthier habits, habits of thought that support your goals, your dreams, and your highest potential. So, how do we begin to change our thinking? The first step is awareness. Become aware of the thoughts you're thinking every day. Are they helping you or holding you back? Do they support your goals, or do they reinforce old patterns of fear and doubt? When you can recognize these thoughts, you can begin to choose new ones. Thoughts that empower you, thoughts that create the future you want. Meditation is another powerful tool for change, and Dr. Joe Dispenza often speaks about its ability to rewire the brain. Through meditation, you can quiet the mind, break free from the constant noise of everyday life, and connect with a higher state of awareness. In this space, you can begin to choose new thoughts consciously and visualize the reality you want to create. When you pair meditation with intention, you activate the power of your mind to create change. The truth is, your reality is not as fixed as you may think. It's constantly shifting, depending on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions. And by consciously changing your thinking, you can change your entire experience of life. You can break free from the limitations of the past and step into a new, more empowering reality. Joe Dispenza reminds us that we are not victims of our circumstances. We are creators of our own reality. When we take responsibility for our thoughts and begin to reprogram our minds, we unlock the potential to create a life that aligns with our highest desires. Change begins with a thought, and that thought can lead to a transformed life. So, ask yourself today, what thoughts am I thinking that are holding me back? How can I change my thinking to create a reality that serves me better? Remember, you are the creator of your reality, and when you change your thinking, you change everything. Take control of your mind, and your reality will follow. The power is within you to create the life you've always dreamed of.